These are the chapter 9 sentences. So the first one is, the brothers and the sisters eat many vegetables on the table. And from the English, we know that the brothers and the sisters are the nominative, they're the subject. The many vegetables are the object which they're eating. Eat is their verb. Okay. And then the table, it's on the table, which is an ablative of place, location, on the table. So, fratres and sorores is the nominative. Multa cholera is your direct object. It's neuter, which is why it ends in an A. In mensa in the ablative, and then your verb, because the brothers and sisters equals they. Manducant. The next one, can the good name of the leader overcome the causes of a good war? And so I took that can and I stretched it out to really be, is the good name of the leader able to be overcome? Or able to overcome. Should be able to overcome. And so we have here, so the good name is the subject. Is the good name able, right? The good name can, because it's a question, so we have to reverse it a little bit. So potesne, because it's a third singular, it's a it. The good name is neuter, singular, bonum nomen, neuter nominative, of the leader, genitive, duke is. And then you need, after the verb to be able, you need an infinitive, superare. The causes are the object of overcome, of the infinitive, causas. And then we need another adjective, noun-adjective pair of a good war. And that's belli boni, which is all second declension, neuter. Okay. And moving on to the next sentence. The evil sisters are destroying the reputation of a few good men. Again, the evil sisters are the subject. The reputation is what they're destroying, so that's the direct object, accusative. And then of a few good men is the genitive. Of whom, we have that of. Of whom, whose reputation? It's the reputation of these few good men, which is plural. So, sorore male. And here I did it in the order of that they are in. Obviously, you can change the order. So, sorores male delent, because they're they. Famam, accusative, direct object, and then the paucorum, bonorum, virorum. Okay. The next one is, love can overcome the evil words of the teacher. Love is our subject. It is able to do something. The evil words are accusative plural. The teacher is in the genitive singular. And so, amor, potest, superare. Verba mala, neuter, second declension, of the teacher, second declension, genitive. Magistri. Reason teaches men courage. So this is actually, another way you could write this is, reason teaches courage to men, or anyway, either way, teaches, the verb to teach is unique in that it takes two accusatives. The person that you're teaching, and then the subject that you're teaching, the object that you're teaching. And so reason is our subject, ractio docet. And they're going to, whom they're teaching is in the accusative, homines or viros, depending on how you interpret that. And then virtutem is the subject, or the thing that they're teaching, virtutem in the accusative. Bad weather on the earth can destroy both men and animals. So bad weather is the subject, because bad weather can. So it's the tempestas mala. This is a feminine noun. On the earth, in tellure. Okay, remember in, at, or on is in plus the ablative. Potest delere is able to destroy, and then we have that both end. Accusative plural, et homines et animalia. Object of destroy. Then we have another destroying. Many stones can or able to destroy the tender body. So the stones are the subject. Multi lapides, which I forgot to label the color. Possunt delere, and then you have our tender body, which is neuter, direct object. Okay, corpus is a neuter nominative or accusative. Here it's accusative. Tenerum is the neuter accusative ending for that adjective. Both sisters and brothers help their mother and father. The there is in parentheses because we don't have to say it; it's implied. And so we have here. The subject is the sisters and brothers. Then we did both and, et sorores et fratres. And then this word help, remember, this is the verb help, not the noun help. And so they help, the brothers and sisters help. So you have to use a noun here, not auxilium. You just use the verb. You have to use the verb audiuo and not the noun auxilium. So et sorores et fratres, they help, adiuant, and then whom do they help? The matres and the patres. Now here, this is a good example of one, especially since the nominative and the accusative are actually the same in the third declension, where in terms of word order, you actually don't know which one is which. Like the fact that you have the et and et around sisters and brothers kind of gives you the sense that we're making them the subject. But honestly, this could go either way, this sentence. Context would have to help you. The poet often sings beautiful songs about the class of men on earth. So the poet is our subject. Saipe cantat, he sings. The object that he's singing are the beautiful songs, neuter plural, carmina pulchra, about, day, plus the ablative, genera, okay, of men, genitive plural, hominum, on earth, in tellure. And then we praise the good leader on the account of his courage in war. So don't worry about the his, because we don't know that yet. It doesn't matter, it's implied. So we praise, I put in the end, laudamus. The good leader is our subject, ducem bonum. Remember, bonus is a second declension. And so we need bonum, and dux is third, so that's why it's ducem bonum. Propter takes the accusative, virtutem, and then in war, in bello. All right, and then we have, you will be able to see the names of the famous men on the stones in the town. So we have, you will be able to see. I put that at the end. Poteritis videre. And what will be able to see? Here it is, the accusative direct object right here. Nomina, which nomina? This is neuter plural, accusative, of these genitive men. Hominum or virorum claurorum. And then on the stones, on, in, at, or on, plus the ablative, in lapidibus, in the town, in opido. All right, and the last one here. The leader demonstrates the virtue of good laws to the people. Dux, and he demonstrates. It's our verb monstrat. He shows. So the dux monstrat. This is monstro, monstrare, monstravi, monstratus. He shows, and this is the virtue. The accusative, virtutem. What virtue is it? The virtue of good laws. It's describing, it's a descriptor of which type of virtue. So that's in the plural genitive, bonarum legum, or legum bonarum, either way. And then you'd show or demonstrate something to a dative. It's the same as like giving. And so the people are in the dative here, hominibus. So we don't use a preposition.